Hello everyone, welcome to today's video where we're diving into the exciting world of kitchen hacks. I'm thrilled to have you here with me as we explore 37 kitchen hacks for a simpler life. Whether you're a seasoned cook or just starting out, these tips are designed to make your time in the kitchen more enjoyable and efficient. In our busy lives, the kitchen often becomes the heart of our homes. It's where we prepare meals for our families, entertain friends, and even find some peace and quiet while we cook. However, it can also be a source of stress, especially when we're faced with clutter, wasted ingredients, or complicated recipes. That's where these kitchen hacks come in. They are simple, practical solutions that can help streamline your cooking experience, reduce waste, and save you time. Today, we're going to revisit some tried and true methods that have been passed down through generations. These are the clever tricks our parents and grandparents used, and many of them are just as relevant today as they were back then. From food preservation to easy cleaning tips, we'll cover a wide range of topics that can help simplify your kitchen routine. But before we jump into the hacks, let's take a moment to reflect on why these tips are so important. As we age, our energy levels may not be what they used to be, and the kitchen can sometimes feel like a daunting place. By incorporating these hacks into our daily routines, we can create a more functional and enjoyable cooking environment. These tips are all about making life easier, allowing you to spend less time worrying about the little things and more time enjoying the cooking process. Throughout this video, I encourage you to think about how you can apply these hacks in your own kitchen. Each tip is designed to be straightforward and easy to implement. Whether you're looking to extend the shelf life of your favorite ingredients, simplify your cooking techniques, or keep your kitchen clean and organized, there's something here for everyone. Now, I want to make this experience as interactive as possible. I'd love to hear from you. As we go through each hack, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Have you tried any of these tips before? Do you have your own hacks that you swear by? Your experiences and insights could inspire others in our community, and I can't wait to see what you all have to say. So grab a cup of tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let's embark on this delightful journey through the world of kitchen hacks together. I promise you'll walk away with practical knowledge that can transform your time spent in the kitchen. Let's make cooking a joyful and stress-free part of our daily lives, shall we? Now, without further ado, let's dive into our first section where we'll explore food preservation hacks. These timeless strategies will help you keep your ingredients fresh longer, reduce waste, and ensure that every meal you prepare is a delicious one. Are you ready? Let's get started. Welcome back, everyone. Now that we've set the stage for our kitchen adventure, let's dive right into our first section, food preservation hacks. These clever tricks are designed to help you keep your ingredients fresh longer, reduce waste, and save money in the process. We all know how frustrating it can be to find wilted greens or spoiled produce at the back of the fridge, so let's explore some time-tested methods that can help you avoid those disappointments. First up, let's talk about a classic favorite. Butter-coated cheese. Did you know that one of the simplest ways to extend the shelf life of your cheese is to coat it with butter? This method creates an airtight seal around the cheese, keeping moisture in and air out. Simply take a block of cheese and spread a thick layer of butter all around it. Not only does this help preserve the cheese, but it also adds a delightful flavor. This hack is perfect for those of you who buy cheese in bulk or want to enjoy your favorite varieties for a longer period without worrying about spoilage. Next, let's move on to a tried and true method for keeping eggs fresh, using saltwater brine. Before modern refrigeration became commonplace, people relied on this simple technique to ensure their eggs remained edible for longer. To try this hack, mix salt with water to create a brine solution, then submerge your eggs in it. The salt water helps slow down the aging process and protects the eggs from bacteria. If you often buy eggs in bulk or have a backyard chicken coop, this method is a fantastic way to ensure your eggs stay fresh and delicious. Now, if you love gardening or enjoy buying root vegetables from farmers markets, you'll appreciate our next hack, storing vegetables in sand or sawdust. Long ago, before refrigeration was widely available, this method was a popular choice for keeping root vegetables like carrots, turnips, and potatoes fresh. By burying these veggies in a box of clean sand or sawdust, you create a cool and dry environment that prevents moisture loss and keeps the vegetables firm. It's a simple yet effective way to extend the life of your produce and minimize waste. Moving on, let's discuss a delightful method for preserving homemade jam, wax-sealed jars. In the past, people didn't have access to modern canning tools, but they still found ways to keep their jam fresh for months After filling your jars with jam, melt some wax and pour it over the top to create an airtight seal. Once the wax cools, it creates a barrier that keeps your jam delicious and safe from spoilage. Not only is this method effective, but it also adds a nostalgic touch to your canning process, reminding us of the time spent with family preserving the summer harvest. Another fantastic tip for keeping your greens fresh is to use a damp cloth. If you often struggle to keep lettuce and other leafy greens from wilting, here's a simple trick. After washing and lightly drying your greens, wrap them snugly in a clean, damp cloth before storing them in the fridge. This method helps maintain the perfect balance of moisture and airflow, keeping your greens vibrant and crisp for days. It's a low-cost and low-tech solution that fits seamlessly into any kitchen routine. Lastly, let's not forget about the power of vinegar. A quick rinse in diluted vinegar can help extend the shelf life of fruits and vegetables while also removing dirt and bacteria. Just mix a little vinegar with water, soak your produce for a few minutes, and then rinse thoroughly. This hack is especially useful for items like berries, which tend to spoil quickly. Not only is this method cost-effective, but it also gives you peace of mind knowing your food is clean and fresh. So what do you think of these timeless food preservation hacks so far? I hope you're feeling inspired to give them a try in your own kitchen. Remember, these simple tips can make a world of difference in your cooking experience and help you enjoy your ingredients for longer. Now let's move on to our next section where we'll explore some clever cooking tricks that will make your time in the kitchen even more enjoyable. Welcome back, everyone. Now that we've explored some fantastic food preservation hacks, it's time to move into the heart of the kitchen with our next section, clever cooking tricks. These tips will not only save you time, but also enhance your cooking experience, making it more enjoyable and efficient. Let's jump right in and discover some practical solutions for common kitchen challenges. First up is a simple yet effective trick to prevent boil-overs, the use of a wooden spoon. We've all experienced the frustration of a pot bubbling over and creating a mess on the stove. But did you know that placing a wooden spoon across the top of your pot can help stop that from happening? As the bubbles rise, they hit the cool surface of the spoon, which disrupts their surface tension and calms the boil. It's an old school hack that can save you from a messy cleanup and give you peace of mind while cooking your favorite pasta or potatoes. Next, let's talk about a quick tip to boil water faster. Simply add a pinch of salt. This might seem like a small detail, but it actually raises the boiling point of water slightly, helping it heat up more quickly. Plus, adding salt enhances the flavor of whatever you're cooking, whether it's pasta, potatoes, or vegetables. Every second counts when you're juggling multiple tasks in the kitchen, and this trick can help you get your meals on the table faster. Now, here's a surprising hack that will revolutionize how you slice soft foods using dental floss. This may sound unconventional, but unflavored dental floss is perfect for cutting through delicate cakes, cheeses, or even layered desserts without squashing them. Simply stretch the floss taut and press it gently through your food for clean, even slices. It's a neat and tidy trick that will impress your family and friends, and you might find yourself wondering how you ever managed without it. Another clever cooking trick involves repurposing baking grease. In the past, nothing in the kitchen went to waste, and that includes the flavorful grease left over after frying bacon. Instead of tossing it out, strain the rendered grease into a jar and save it for future use. This smoky, savory fat can add depth and flavor to your breakfasts, sautéed vegetables, or even baked goods like biscuits or pie crusts. It's a thrifty way to make the most of every ingredient in your kitchen. Let's not forget about the importance of potato water. When boiling potatoes, don't throw away the water. That starchy liquid is packed with nutrients and can be an excellent addition to soups and stews or even bread dough. The natural starch acts as a thickener, making your dishes heartier and more satisfying. So the next time you boil potatoes, remember that the water is just as valuable as the potatoes themselves. For those of you who enjoy experimenting with flavors, here's a fun tip. Steam with tea leaves. If you have leftover tea leaves, don't toss them. You can use them to infuse your vegetables, rice, or fish with a subtle aromatic flavor. Just add the leaves to the water in your steamer and let the gentle steam work its magic. This hack is not only creative, but also adds a unique twist to your meals, making even simple dishes feel special. Lastly, let's talk about a clever way to reheat leftovers while keeping them moist and delicious. When you're warming up food in the microwave, place an ice cube on top of your dish before heating it. As the ice melts, it creates steam, which helps keep your food moist and prevents it from drying out. This trick works especially well for rice, pasta, or casseroles, ensuring that your leftovers taste just as good as they did the first time. So what do you think of these clever cooking tricks? I hope you're excited to try them out in your own kitchen. These practical solutions can make your cooking experience smoother and more enjoyable. Now let's move on to our next section where we'll explore some essential cleaning hacks to keep your kitchen sparkling and stress-free. Welcome back, everyone. Now that we've explored some clever cooking tricks, it's time to shift our focus to another crucial aspect of the kitchen: cleaning hacks. Keeping your kitchen clean doesn't have to be a daunting task. In fact, with the right techniques, you can make the process quicker, easier, and even more enjoyable. Today, I'm excited to share some time-tested cleaning hacks that will help you maintain a sparkling kitchen with minimal effort. Let's start with a favorite: using coffee grounds as a natural scrubbing agent. Instead of throwing away those used coffee grounds, consider repurposing them for cleaning. Their gritty texture makes them perfect for tackling tough, baked-on grime from pots and pans. Simply sprinkle the grounds onto a damp sponge or cloth and scrub the dirty surface. Rinse thoroughly afterward, and you'll be amazed at how well they work. Plus, the earthy aroma of coffee will make cleaning feel oddly satisfying. It's an eco-friendly hack that turns kitchen waste into a powerful cleaning tool. Next up is a classic method for cutting through grease: vinegar as a dish cleaner. Before modern dish soaps became a household staple, vinegar was the go-to cleaner for many families. Its natural acidity effectively cuts through grease and grime, leaving your dishes sparkling clean without any harsh chemicals. To use this hack, mix equal parts vinegar and warm water in a spray bottle and use it to rinse your dishes, especially greasy pans. Not only is this method affordable and eco-friendly, but it's also safe for your hands, making it a great choice for anyone who wants to keep their kitchen clean without resorting to harsh chemicals. Now, let's just talk about a simple yet effective hack for keeping your cutting boards fresh: using baking soda. Cutting boards can absorb strong odors from ingredients like garlic and onions, making them less pleasant to use. To combat this, sprinkle a generous amount of baking soda over your cutting board, scrub it with a damp sponge or cloth, and let it sit for a few minutes. Then rinse thoroughly with warm water. The baking soda acts as a gentle deodorizer and helps lift stubborn grime, leaving your cutting board smelling fresh and ready for its next task. Another fantastic cleaning ally is lemon. Lemons are not just for cooking, they can also work wonders as a natural cleaning agent. Thanks to their high acidity, lemons can lift tough stains, break down grease, and even act as a mild bleaching agent. To use this hack, cut a lemon in half and rub it directly onto the stained surface, whether it's a countertop or a cutting board. For added scrubbing power, sprinkle a little salt or baking soda on top of the lemon. This method works wonders on stubborn stains and leaves your kitchen smelling fresh and citrusy. For those hard-to-reach places, consider using eggshells to clean bottles and vases. Cleaning narrow bottles can be a challenge, but crushed eggshells can provide a surprisingly effective solution. Simply crush the eggshells into small pieces, add them to the bottle along with a little warm water, and give it a good shake. The abrasive texture of the shells will scrub away residue and stains from the inside, leaving your bottles sparkling clean. This zero-waste hack is not only practical, but also promotes sustainability in your kitchen. Lastly, let's tackle those grease stains on countertops or stovetops. A quick and effective solution is to use cornstarch. Its absorbent properties help lift grease quickly and easily. To use this hack, sprinkle cornstarch over the grease stain and let it sit for a few minutes. Then simply wipe it away with a damp cloth. For stubborn stains, repeat the process until the grease is completely gone. It's a simple, inexpensive way to keep your kitchen looking spotless without relying on harsh cleaners. There you have it, some essential cleaning hacks that can make your kitchen shine. I hope you're inspired to give these tips a try and see how they can simplify your cleaning routine. Remember, a clean kitchen is a happy kitchen. Now let's move on to our next section where we'll explore some organization and storage hacks that will help you keep your kitchen neat and tidy. Welcome back, everyone. Now that we've tackled some essential cleaning hacks, it's time to shift our focus to another key aspect of a well-functioning kitchen: organization and storage hacks. A well-organized kitchen not only saves you time and energy, but also makes cooking and cleaning much more enjoyable. Today, I'm excited to share some practical tips that will help you maximize your space and keep everything in its place. Let's kick things off with a simple yet effective trick: using rice in salt shakers. If you live in a humid climate, you may have struggled with clumpy salt that won't come out of the shaker. To solve this, simply add a few grains of uncooked rice to your salt shaker. The rice absorbs excess moisture, preventing the salt from clumping and ensuring it flows smoothly when you need it. This tiny addition makes a big difference in your everyday cooking routine, allowing you to season your dishes with ease. Next, let's talk about the benefits of hanging utensils on hooks. Counter space is precious, and rummaging through drawers for the right utensil can be a hassle. By installing a row of hooks along your backsplash or inside a cabinet door, you can keep your most used tools within arm's reach. Not only does this save space, but it also adds a touch of charm to your kitchen decor. Plus, for those of us who may have difficulty bending down or digging through crowded drawers, this hack is a true lifesaver. Now, if you have old biscuit tins lying around, don't toss them out. Instead, consider repurposing them for storage. These tins are perfect for keeping dry goods like sugar, flour, coffee, or tea. They often come with airtight lids, which help keep contents fresh and safe from pests. To make it even more convenient, label the tins for quick identification. Not only are they functional, but they also bring a nostalgic charm to your kitchen, making them a delightful addition to your countertop or pantry. Another clever storage solution involves creating a twine dispenser using a tin can. If you love to cook, garden, or do crafts, having twine neatly organized is essential. Take an empty tin can, punch a small hole in the lid, and place a ball of twine inside. Thread the end of the twine through the hole, and you've got an instant dispenser that keeps the twine tangle-free and ready to use. This DIY organizer is not only practical, but also a wonderful way to repurpose something that might otherwise be thrown away. Let's also explore the idea of using magnetic strips for knives. If you're tired of digging through drawers for the right knife or worried about the safety of storing sharp blades loosely, this hack is for you. By installing a magnetic strip on your kitchen wall, you can store your knives securely and within easy reach. This method not only saves drawer space, but also keeps your knives in better condition, reducing the risk of nicks and dulling. Plus, it's a sleek and modern way to display your kitchen tools. Lastly, let's discuss a smart way to store cutting boards. Instead of stacking them flat in a drawer, consider storing them upright using a dish rack or a magazine holder. This not only saves space, but also makes it easier to grab the cutting board you need without lifting a heavy stack. For seniors or anyone who prefers lighter tasks in the kitchen, this method is a game changer. It's a practical, affordable solution that can make your kitchen feel more organized and accessible. So there you have it, some fantastic organization and storage hacks to help you keep your kitchen neat and tidy. Implementing these tips can make a significant difference in your cooking experience, allowing you to focus on what you love most, creating delicious meals. Now let's move on to our final section where we'll explore some waste reduction hacks that will help you make the most of every ingredient in your kitchen. Welcome back, everyone. Now that we've covered some great organization and storage hacks, it's time to address an important topic in the kitchen: waste reduction. In today's world, minimizing waste is more crucial than ever, and there are plenty of simple, effective ways to ensure that you're making the most out of every ingredient. Today, I'll share some practical hacks that will help you reduce waste, save money, and embrace a more sustainable lifestyle in your kitchen. Let's start with a classic: turning stale bread into breadcrumbs. We've all had that loaf of bread that goes hard before we can finish it. Instead of tossing it out, you can easily transform it into breadcrumbs. Simply crumble or grate the stale bread into fine or coarse pieces depending on your needs. You can even season the breadcrumbs with herbs and spices for extra flavor. Use them to coat meats, top casseroles, or even thicken soups and stews. It's a fantastic way to reduce waste while adding texture and flavor to your meals. Next, let's talk about how you can make your own vegetable broth using scraps. Don't throw away those carrot peels, onion skins, or celery tops. Instead, save your vegetable scraps in a container or bag in the freezer until you have enough to fill a pot. Then simmer the scraps in water with a pinch of salt to create a flavorful, nutrient-rich broth. Strain out the solids, and you've got the perfect base for soups, stews, and sauces. This hack not only helps you minimize waste, but also allows you to create something delicious and nutritious from what would otherwise be discarded. Another great way to reduce waste is by repurposing pickle brine. When you finish a jar of pickles, don't pour that brine down the drain. The tangy liquid is a hidden treasure that makes an excellent marinade for meats, adds zing to salads, or can be used as a base for salad dressings. Using pickle brine not only enhances the flavor of your dishes, but also ensures that you're getting the most out of every ingredient. It's a versatile hack that can add a unique twist to your meals. Let's not forget about the power of citrus peels. Instead of tossing your orange or lemon peels, consider turning them into an all-natural cleaning spray. Simply place the peels in a jar and cover them with white vinegar. Let the mixture sit for a couple of weeks to infuse, then strain it into a spray bottle. This homemade cleaner cuts through grease and grime effectively while leaving your kitchen smelling fresh. It's a simple, eco-friendly way to make use of what would otherwise be waste. Now, if you're looking to get little green in your kitchen, consider regrowing vegetables from scraps. Items like celery, green onions, and lettuce can easily be regrown with just a bit of water and sunlight. Take the root end of your vegetable and place it in a shallow dish of water. Set it on a sunny windowsill and watch as it begins to sprout new growth. Once it's established, you can transfer it to soil for a longer lasting plant. This hack is not only practical, but also adds a fun and rewarding element to your kitchen routine. Finally, let's talk about composting. If you have a backyard, creating a compost pile or using a compost bin is one of the most sustainable ways to deal with kitchen waste. Eggshells, coffee grounds, fruit peels, and vegetable scraps can all be turned into nutrient-rich compost for your garden. If you don't have outdoor space, there are compact indoor composting options available. Composting not only reduces the amount of waste sent to landfills, but also enriches your soil, helping your plants thrive. So there you have it, some effective waste reduction hacks that can help you make the most of every ingredient in your kitchen. By implementing these tips, you can contribute to a more sustainable lifestyle while enjoying delicious meals and reducing waste. Now let's move on to our final section where we'll explore some multitasking kitchen tools that can help you maximize efficiency in your cooking routine. Welcome back, everyone. We've covered some fantastic waste reduction hacks, and now it's time to wrap up our journey with a discussion on multitasking kitchen tools. In a busy kitchen, having versatile tools can make a world of difference, helping you save time, space, and effort. Today, I'm excited to share some clever ways to get the most out of everyday items you likely already have at home. Let's dive in. First up is the ice cube tray. If you often find yourself with leftover sauces or stocks, an ice cube tray is your new best friend. Instead of tossing out that extra sauce after a meal, pour it into the tray and freeze it in individual portions. Once frozen, pop the sauce cubes into a freezer bag for easy storage. The next time you're cooking, you can grab just what you need without having to defrost an entire batch. This hack works beautifully for pasta sauce, gravy, or even homemade broth, making meal prep a breeze. Next, let's talk about using kitchen towels as pot holders. If you ever find yourself without a pot holder nearby, don't worry. A folded kitchen towel can provide the insulation you need to safely handle hot pans or baking sheets. Simply fold the towel a few times to create layers, and you're good to go. This simple trick is especially useful for those of us who might not want to invest in extra gadgets. It's a versatile, no-cost solution that has saved me from many burns over the years. Now, here's a clever alternative if you don't have a rolling pin, a clean wine bottle. When you're ready to roll out dough but can't find your rolling pin, grab a clean, smooth wine bottle instead. The cylindrical shape works perfectly for flattening pie crusts, cookie dough, or even homemade pasta. If you have a chilled bottle, even better, it can help keep your dough cool while you work. This hack demonstrates that with a little creativity, you can always make do with what you have on hand. Another multifunctional tool is the meat grinder. While it may seem like a one-purpose gadget, your meat grinder can be incredibly versatile. In addition to grinding meat, you can use it to make breadcrumbs, grind coffee beans, or even puree fruits and vegetables for baby food. This multi-purpose device is especially handy for those who enjoy making things from scratch, allowing you to control the texture and quality of your ingredients. If you have a meat grinder tucked away in a cabinet, it's time to bring it back into action. Let's not forget about the humble muffin tin. This kitchen staple isn't just for baking, it's a fantastic organizer for small items as well. Use muffin tins to sort spices, prep ingredients, or even hold small snacks during gatherings. Beyond the kitchen, muffin tins can also help organize craft supplies, jewelry, or hardware like screws and nails. It's a simple yet effective way to keep things tidy and easy to access, proving that this versatile tool can serve many purposes. Finally, consider incorporating measuring cups as your go-to for portion control. Not only are they essential for measuring ingredients, but they can also be used for serving snacks or even storing small items in the kitchen. By keeping a set of measuring cups handy, you can ensure that you're serving appropriate portions, whether it's for cooking or snacking. This multitasking approach keeps your kitchen organized and helps you maintain a healthier lifestyle. As we wrap up this section on multitasking kitchen tools, I hope you're inspired to look at everyday items in a new light. With a little creativity and resourcefulness, you can maximize efficiency in your cooking routine and make your kitchen a more organized and enjoyable space. Thank you for joining me on this journey through 37 kitchen hacks for a simpler life. I hope you found valuable tips and tricks that you can apply in your own kitchen. Remember, the key to a successful cooking experience is not just the recipes you follow, but also the tools and techniques you use. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Until next time, happy cooking.